Just a recruit out of the Falcons. Yep, from Bell Park originally.
Played in a premiership with Bell Park last year, I believe, Das.
Yeah, only stands at 179 centimetres.
Plied his trade there, then back to Bell Park, and here he is on the big stage, or about to be on the big stage. Smedts through traffic, did really well, took him on, gave it back.
Silly, but they have got such a difficult draw coming up. Good mark by Smedts. That was so courageous. I mean, Fletcher had a lot of hang time there, and Smedts was against the flow. Belts it back.
Came out before the ball. Opportunity for Sheringham again. Got it across to Stokes, to Smedts, and Smedts has put it through. Well, it's going to take a heck of a piece of work now as far as the Bombers are concerned to dig there. There's a tackle on Bagley. Dyson, Stanton, Fletcher. Oh, they're living dangerously now. Smedts! He's got two.
Well, Tom mentioned Smedts, and I reckon he might mention him again. He's been a bit combative, hasn't he? He's been sort of that third forward a bit, and he's got to a lot of contests. He's bashed and crashed, and now he's got his 2 second-half goals. He's had the shoulder problems, I know, didn't he, last year? Pretty high draft pick, and it's come along well. That's been a good effort by him. That's probably his best game for Geelong, I reckon.
To win right. They're just doing as they like now, the Cats. Just running the clock down. This game they know is in the bank. Smedts, a bit more to play for, stretches and takes the mark.
What a good move it was to rest Steve Johnson when you come back now. And
he's been impressive tonight, Smedts. This is kind of, for me, it's a bit of a breakthrough game. This is the first game I've seen play where he's been pretty good all through rather than just little cameos.
It looked like the old Geelong for a minute. Oh, well, just for a minute. Walker, still with Walker. Do something constructive, he does. Billy's going to kick 3, I reckon.
Could they get dangerous in September, these Cats? Is this the start of something, do you reckon, or not?
Enough top notches to always be dangerous.
Smedts right in front, right through. He's had a breakthrough night. He's kicked 3, Billy. Play there. Terrific kick from Tom Hawkins.
Christensen goes short, trying to pop it up for Smedts. That's strong. Good hands. Marks in front of Luke Thompson.
The left goal post just drifted out and it should come back with the breeze. That's a strong mark.
Wait for a call, Graham.
So Smedts has just a behind to his name this afternoon. He gets nice and close to the man on the mark. Kick on its way now, and the crowd behind tell the story. They love it. They love what they're seeing from their Cats.
Joel Corey finds Chappie. He quickly sends it in the Billie Smedts direction. One hand! Terrific.
No free. And then Stokes down low. Hawkins' 4th handball for the quarter. Smedts, that's not a bad kick. It's a very good kick. Billy boy. They needed it.
We've got to up the technology, don't we? Really.
Well, you'd hate a grand final to be hanging off the end of that with a minute to go. So that Pandora's box has been opened a bit, hasn't it? I mean, the theory's fantastic. It's just the practicality of it a bit, the execution.
It's much the point. I mean, the review didn't help, so you go back to the goal umpire. If there's no video review system, well, the goal umpire gives it a goal, but the review may have shown it hit the post.
But when the boundary umpire comes up and says, I thought I might have heard something.
The run of Geelong, so impressive. Hunt told to play on. Sends it down towards full forward. Gibson waiting, knocks it forward, roving the pack. Smedts, and he's kicked the goal. He's got 2, and the margin is 7 points. And that bench is rocked. That is wonderful crumbing, just hitting the ball at full pace.
Where Walker's had to pick him up, height advantage, but a lot of numbers down there. Deliberately to the top of the square then from Hawkins. Lucas did not dispose of the ball when he had an opportunity, and that is a ripping tackle. Smedts to kick Geelong's first goal of this second quarter at the 13-minute mark. Directly in front, gets it. Gets them back within 11 points.
I rate Andrew Carazzo as the best run-with player in the competition. His ability to stop quality players. Billie Smedts will run in and kick this one for the Cats.
He's an exciting young mover, this man, Billie Smedts.
Back to a more traditional role. So Chris Scott throwing a few changes around.
Johnson with the extraction out of the centre on the head of Podsiadly again. Morris earns it. Goods off hands. Smedts kicks another one here, and the margin is all.
I suspect Taylor Hunt the sub, but I don't think it's going to be good signs that he's off this long, Richo.
Yeah, we can see Brendan McCartney in the corner of the screen there. A minute and a half ago, they should have been having a shot at goal down the other end. All of a sudden, the Cats go forward and have kicked the next two. Well, I guess there's not a lot of room between the boundary and...
Yeah, but the rule is the rule. The mark is the mark. I mean, I never understand why the umpires give you latitude there to do that. He sensed that, so he kept going. Holden Smith now with a driving ball inside. I think it's Smedts underneath. Good mark.
And Tom Liberatore is still in the early stages of his career. They just couldn't keep up with him on the spread because the Cats are so much more match hardened.
And just like Mackie and Taylor, the last couple of marks inside 50, just releasing and just experience.
Difficult angle for Smedts here for his second goal. 35 metres in the distance. He's made that look very, very easy indeed, Smedts. Tiger fans always vocal. Gee, a lot of space there for Smedts.
Yeah, and they'll be really disappointed on a slow play, the Tigers. They lost the game by a point last week on a Friday night against the Dockers because they didn't get back into the hole at the right time, and they had time. They've got a lot of players on the edge of 50 who should have been back filling that space. It's just that inexperience, just that understanding of how to zone back against the good side.
And that's why you keep bleeding at the footy, even when there's heaps of numbers around, because it's a great lead by Smedts.
Steps to the line from 50 metres out. It's a great kick. It was only 5 minutes ago the Tigers were 19 up. Now they're 1 up. Look at that. Blitzarves. Look at him go and spin out of the pack with that footy. Now Hawkins around the body with...
Gee, that's a good kick.
Absolute ease. Finds his man in Smedts.
Around the corner. In between two Richmond players.
Smedts is a result now. Directly in front. Only a 35-metre kick here. Tiger fans in the background will be very, very disappointed, and the Cats excited about their form.
Collision course, young Schroeder who can put the body in. Oh, and down goes Goddard a second time. He collided with Schroeder first. He collided with Kelly then. Meantime, back at the game. Smedts loads up and kicks a goal. Oh, wow. Towards the wing, stretching. Blitzarves did well to Johnson. He looks inside. Enright goes immediately back to Johnson. Well thought out. He's 60 metres out. Pulls it back towards the middle. Smedts on the lead. That was classical. Simpatico, wasn't it?
Billie Smedts is thinking, I don't mind playing in this side at the moment with those two serving it up.
Every chance to kick another goal here then, Billy. He's got one. Runs inside the 50. The kick is on the way. That's a beauty. Splits the middle. Wonderful kick too to end it. Dangerous forward, small forward, just fits in.
Can they get it past here though? Blitzarves again around the body. Beautiful mark. There's your man, Root.
Yep. He's a beautiful, just very clever. He's the next Stevie J, isn't he?
This is a nice controlled kick right to the spot.
This is the ruckman today, but got Trent West and Vardy also on the sidelines. Murdoch, who had his best game for his career last week, allows Smedts to pick it up and go. Modlop, Garland. Ball scoots through regardless. Cats on a roll.
Well, it's 10 inside 50s to 1 in this quarter. They just really started to open this game up a little bit at the moment, and they just need a sniff, don't they? And they run towards goal, and let's just have a look here. See Geelong in full flight. Billie Smedts inside the centre square, so that's probably 70 metres out. Lands at the top of the square and skids straight on.
Present by Guthrie, and now Armitage. Kicks it wide. Smedts in really good position. Well done against Hickey. Smedts right in front of the Geelong bench.
Ran into his own teammate, really, didn't he?
Stokes now, Motlop. Duncan running really hard forward. I think it's Caddy. No, it's Smedts who's come on. Great kick by Motlop. Smedts kicks the goal, and Geelong now